I have found myself drowning in the sea of guilt and shame. The father of my unborn child had made it clear that he wasn't ready to be a father. And so, I made the difficult decision to have an abortion. As I sat in the clinic, staring at the pregnancy test in my hand, I felt like my life was unraveling before my eyes. My mother had always been a pillar of my strength, but I knew that she would never approve of me having a child out of wedlock. The thought of disappointing her was crushing me. The procedure was quick, but the aftermath was a different story. The guilt and shame that followed me was suffocating. I couldn't shake the feeling that I have made a terrible mistake and I have taken a life. What I wasn't prepared for was the way my family was going to react. When they found out what I have done, they were furious. My mom cried. My mom actually called me. My father disowned me, telling me he was no longer my father. I was devastated. I've never felt alone and rejected in my life before. I began to question myself. Was I selfish? Did I make the right decision? What would I have done? As I navigated the aftermath of the abortion, I realized that I was not alone. There were so many other women who have taken the same decision that I took. But the truth is, it really has a stigma around it. This stigma made so many women, just like me, very ashamed, guilty, and felt alone. But I knew I just had to speak out to ease the pain. I needed to share my story and let every woman know that they are not alone in case they have found themselves in such situation. What would I have done? The father said he didn't want anything to do with me or anything to do with the child. I didn't have a choice. Please, if you were in my shoes, what would you have done? As I look back at my experience, I just realized that I have made a very difficult decision. Because this decision is my life. What would you have me do if you were in my shoes? Would you choose to keep the child or would you choose to abort the child? Don't judge me. This was just a decision I took out of fear of rejection in the nearest future. Also, I have a question. The value of a woman's life, is it more than the value of a fetus you don't know? Or is it more than the value of the family reputation? These are a lot of questions that ponder in my head when I think about what I have done. I hope sharing my story will bring me some form of closure. If you were in her shoes, what would you do? Would you have left the fetus or would you have done exactly what she did? Share your thoughts. Don't forget to comment on the story you just heard. Do well to share, like, and subscribe on my story with Steph. So that I come your way next time, do take care of yourself. Bye for now.